ZeroFatz here, coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. You know, a lot of people talk about starting their day in the morning when they wake up, but the fact of the matter is, my day is kind of weird because it starts before I go to bed at night. See, I got about 4 or 5 things that I plan before I go to bed, and those are the things that I'm going to plan on getting done tomorrow, no matter what. That's my job, to get that stuff done tomorrow. So my day kind of starts right before I go to bed, and then I go to bed, and then in the morning I'll try to get some exercise in, and then I'll try to get these 5 things done, like my life depends on it. And that's basically how my day starts. So I'm getting ready to go to bed now, and I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Peace. Alright guys, it is about 7:14 in the morning, and I just woke up, and I'm gonna be making the kids some breakfast. I overslept a little bit because I guess I got to bed late, and so I'm gonna make the kids some breakfast, get them on to school, get back here, get ready for this interview I'm gonna do at 9 a.m. Then I'm gonna work on getting some kind of exercise in, going to the gym or getting a run in or something, and then I'll figure it out. But right now, man, I'm gonna get the kids some breakfast, and I'm gonna drink some green juice, man. Some of that mean green, because I'm trying to lose weight, man. So I'm on a juice detox right now. So, anyways, I'll get that together right now. I'll see you guys in a few. It doesn't taste that good. It tastes a lot like ginger, man. But it wakes you up. It wakes you up, and it's supposed to be really good for you. I gotta get these kids up. I'll see you guys. Hey, what is up, everybody? Okay, it's about 8:18 a.m. I just dropped the kids off. We just dropped the kids off to school, I should say. It's typical morning, you know, typical morning for me. We dropped the kids off. Usually now I'd be like, all right, let me get some exercise in, you know. But this morning I got an interview with Dexter, and he lives in the Philippines, so the times are weird. So I'm gonna be doing an interview with him this morning, and that's gonna be in about 40 minutes or so. So I'm just heading on back to the house, gonna get prepared for that interview, and yeah, man, that's it. I'll catch up to you guys after the interview. You know, every day's a little bit different for me, but it's like I told you guys, you know, I kind of prepare the night before. That's how my day really starts the night before, and my preparation, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up and get started. And I just found that, like, doing it that way, I'm like a lot more productive. And if I don't do it that way, like if I miss that first part, getting ready at night, dude, I don't get jack done. I mean, I get things done, but not nearly as much. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just sitting here waiting on my interviewee to get ready, do a little preparing for the interview. Crazy thing about Dexter, man, is he's from the Philippines, and his whole town is going through a freaking hurricane right now, Typhoon Kopu. And I was reading an article about it, man, and it's 18 people dead so far, 100,000 people displaced. Dexter's charging through the damn hurricane to get a generator so he can keep on working. I mean, like, his you know, commitment is just, you know, undeniable, man. It's awesome. Anyways, he needed 15 minutes to get set up here, man, so I'm just kind of waiting on him. I'll show you guys my little board. Here's my computer screen, and here's my little board. This one's mostly for launch, like for affiliate launches and stuff like that, for the most part. Interviews, affiliate launches, and this is this is just for like launches that I'm doing, like when I'm gonna launch a product or something, people who I'm targeting for that, you know, who I want to try to get on board. I just put these boards up, so they're brand new, so that's why you don't see a lot on them right now. because I needed to get more organized, man. So, but I'm really happy to have these up now. And I think they're gonna help me a lot, actually, because things are getting to the point for me where it's a little hard to keep track of everything. And I'm kind of a visual dude, so I think that's gonna help a lot. So anyways, it is about 9:04 a.m. I'm gonna get this interview done, knocked out. Man, I'm gonna get some exercise in, for real. Hey, what's up, you guys? It is now 11:30 a.m. and I just finished my interview with Dexter Paglinawan. Really cool dude. Yeah, man, now it's time for me to get some exercise in. But I want to show you guys something real quick. Look on this interview, man. See, here's the funny thing. All right, so my computer went crazy, haywire, about a few weeks ago, and I had to get a brand new computer. This is a whole different setup, and I figured out, like, as I was a half hour before this interview, I figured out I didn't have my Super 1010 software. That's the software I use to record interviews and stuff through Skype. So I had to like rebuy that and reinstall it because I didn't have time to pull out my old computer and get it from that computer or whatever. So that was nuts. So problem solved there, right? And then now I'm done with the interview, and I'm looking at the interview, and I could have swore I set this to side by side. The side by side. I like that side by side view, but I can see right now that I got my interview set to like picture in picture. So, oh well. That's kind of that's a little bit of a bummer. That's not how I wanted it, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Dexter was my interviewee anyway, so it's important that they see him more than it's important that they see me. So that's not too big of a deal, but not exactly how I wanted it. But that's all right. But worked through it. Problem solved. Anyways, that was fun. It is about, like I said, 11:30 now, and I'm getting ready to go for I'd like to say I'm getting ready to go for a run, but I'm pretty out of shape. It's probably going to be more like a walk, jog kind of thing. All right, so quick change of plans. Instead of going for a run, I'm gonna grab some lunch real quick with my wife. She's getting hungry. I'm hungry. The interview lasted longer than I thought it was going to because I talked to Dexter a little bit after. We just kind of swapped tips and stuff. So it lasted a little bit longer. So it's lunchtime now. So gonna get a bite to eat with my wife, and then I'm gonna do my exercise after all that. So, and as you see, my day is. It's not the same every day, it's a little different every day. If I just plan the night before, that's my main thing. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now, man. I'm gonna go get something to eat for lunch. So while me and my wife are out getting something to eat for lunch, I thought I would shoot a quick video. One of the things on my list to do today was get a video shot for the ZeroFatz Returns channel. Alright, so when you do this internet marketing stuff, when you work for yourself in general, you kind of you maximize your time. So we went out to get something to eat, and I thought it'd be a great time for me to knock out a video. I got to do a video today for the ZeroFatz Returns channel, and that was one of the things on my list to get done today. And my beautiful wife has been kind enough to read an email for me, and this is going to be video content, because I'm trying to do 3 videos a week, and when you're doing that many videos a week, you use everything, man. You use everything you got. So she has been kind enough to read a interesting email that I got the other day on my YouTube channel. So. Alright, it's about 3 o'clock, time to go pick the kids up from school. And that's how time gets away from you sometimes. So it is about 5:24 p.m. So I've had a little bit of a change of plans. I was planning on working on my top secret project that I'm getting ready to be coming out with pretty soon next month. don't want to say too much about it. But I was going to be working on that tonight. And what else did I have on my list? Oh, I got to plan a bonus for a friend who's putting out a product launch on Friday, and I'm going to be promoting that. So, but a little bit of a change of plans. I'll show you guys what's going on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That is my membership checkout page for adventuresontheriver.com. Unfortunately, for some reason, when you go down, there's nowhere to actually check out. There's nowhere to check out, man. So I've had some people trying to buy memberships to my membership site, and they can't buy. So this is a big problem, and I got to fix it. So tonight will be 100% dedicated to fixing my membership site. Not sure what happened. Those are the kinds of things that happen, you know, when you run a membership site or any kind of information type thing. You know, you just gotta be a problem solver. You gotta be a problem solver, and you gotta adjust, and that's all there is to it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take me a good little jog here and think about what I want to do, and try to fix it, man. Figure out if I can get it fixed by tomorrow morning, because basically, you know, it's probably cost me about $50. It's probably cost me about $50 so far, maybe a little more. It'll probably cost me $100 or $150 before tomorrow if I don't get on it and just get it fixed. So I'll have to get that fixed, and yeah, that's how I'll be doing tonight. So it's gonna be a long night, guys. It's about 6 o'clock at night or whatever. Finally getting my walk in. It might turn into a little jog here if I start feeling saucy. But man, that's how it goes sometimes, man. You know, started this morning, you know, and finally getting my exercise in. But my motto is this, man: EED. Exercise every day. It's not really my favorite place to walk, man. I like to hike, dude. I like to hike through the woods and stuff. But use what you got, you know what I mean? I gotta figure out how to fix that membership site. People aren't able to join that want to join. Freaking losing money. That's not good. I'll tell you what, man. Maybe it's different when you hit 6 figures. But I'm just kind of like a mid-level marketer, you know? And for me, it's like, I always feel like my back's against the wall. But the only thing is, man, I'm just like completely, like, you know, dedicated to it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no going back for me. Like, even though, like, I feel that pressure, like I have to make that money, like, there's no going back for me. I told myself, this is it. There's no going back, no 9 to 5. I either make it like this or I don't make it at all, you know? This is how I make my money, and that's just the way it is. And I think you gotta be like that, man, if you want to succeed at this stuff. I mean, that's just how I feel about it, you know? I come from a place called Springfield, Ohio. It's a population of about 60,000 people, and it had its heyday decades ago. You know, now it's pretty dilapidated city. A lot of drugs, a lot of unemployment. My goal is, man, for this walk, I just want to do like 45 minutes, man. 45-minute walk, and burn 200 or 300 calories. It's not enough, man. I need to work out harder than what I do. It's like baby stuff, dude. When I was in the Navy, man, I used to work out with the Marines. Like, dude, we'd be running like 3 to 5 miles a day. This is nothing. I need to try way harder. And I realized that back there was a sign that said it was like a house for sale, right, in this neighborhood. And it's like, okay, there's a house for sale, cool. And my first reaction is to think like, oh, cool, I wonder how much they want for that house. You know, and it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for, you know, people trying to make money online. You don't think about like, you don't think about what you're doing. You don't commit yourself to one thing, so you kind of fall for anything. I mean, if I followed that path far enough, my family would end up in that house, you know? And that's not what I want. I don't want a house in town. I want a house in the country, out of town. So it doesn't matter if the house is for sale or not. It's irrelevant. That's like being online. People, they get their heads turned by any old thing, man. Any old thing that comes along, and they'll be like, dude, what's this? That looks pretty cool. And they'll go check it out. Like, it's just like me. Oh, I'm looking for a house. That house is for sale? Oh, cool. It's convenient. It happens to be in the path that I'm walking on. It's kind of a neat little house. All right, cool. Oh, 3 bedrooms? I'm looking for 3 bedrooms. It's stupid, man. You gotta be careful about compromising. You really gotta be careful about compromising. I mean, write down your goals and don't compromise. You know, stick to them. Be very careful about the compromise. It's a good way to, you know, stay unhappy. You know, that's just the truth. Just being honest with you. Man, I should probably be running this thing instead of walking it, to be honest with you. Tell you what, man, we got some big dogs around here. I'll tell you that. And I know why they got them too. Because people are dumb around here, man. They break into your houses. Freaking. Just the other day, man, story on the news about some fool running all over this town, shooting up houses for no reason, man. Just running around shooting up houses like a dumb fool. So that's the kind of reason why everyone's got these big dogs. This one time, I was taking a walk early in the morning before I got the kids up for school. I came around the curve, and this big old pit bull came racing around this fence, man. And he was like the fence ended. And I saw him running, but I thought like the fence was all the way around the whole yard. And I followed him all the way, and my eyes went ahead of him. And I saw where the fence ended, and I saw that there was no fence between the dog and the road, you know? And I was like, oh shit, this dog's gonna try to bite me. So when I saw that, man, I was like, oh, this is a big dog, man. Easily over 100 pounds. This dog came running, and I was like, there ain't no way I was running from that dog, man. If I ran from that dog, man, that dog's gonna take me out. So I just kind of like stood my ground and like cocked my fist back like I was gonna punch him in the face. And I was like, get out of here, dog. And I said it kind of real loud. And he just kind of like stopped and like crouched down and was like, arr. And then his owner, she was like standing at the back door, and she was like, Buford, get over here, like that. And I was just like, you better get your dog in the house. That was a big dog, man. I didn't want to hurt that lady's dog. I don't want to hurt any dogs. But that was a big dog. I mean, let's be real. That dog could have taken me out. So, you know, the dog kind of jumps at me, man. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him right in the face, man. Survive, you know what I'm saying? Stupid dog. I love dogs though, don't get me wrong. I got 2 dogs, man. They're great. They're beautiful dogs. And my dogs aren't like that though, man. My dogs aren't just like crazy and chase everybody, and also I don't let them outside unsupervised. I'll just let them run around in the yard because I got a pit bull myself. So I'm just gonna let my dog run around the yard where it can just attack somebody. It's stupid, man. Yeah, my town is economically depressed, man. A lot of crime, a lot of you know, a lot of drugs, a lot of heroin, and that's what really sucks, man. It's been like that for a long time, though. I mean, I remember back in the 90s when I was in high school, man, this place was crappy then. Back then it was like crack, you know. Now it's heroin. I have no idea about drugs. I don't know how the stuff gets flooded into the cities like this one. Just destroys, man. Just destroys entire families. It sucks. But I know one thing. It's too big for me to stop. I know that. Too big for me to stop, man. I can't raise my kids here. That's why I gotta get my kids out of this town. I'm moving to the country. Go to a county school. And you might think, oh, well, if it's so bad, how come you walk around by yourself? Because, man, you can't be afraid of everything all the time. There's a lot of dumb stuff that goes on around here. That's for sure. I'm not afraid of a bunch of punks, I'll tell you that. But at the same time, I'm not stupid either. I'm not trying to raise my kids around here. You keep messing around in the gauntlet long enough, man, you're gonna get burned. That's just the way it is, man. Something bad will happen. Your kids will start running with the wrong crowd or something. Something ain't gonna work out. If you know the dangers of a place and you can choose to stay there, then whose fault is it? You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. If I know how dangerous this place is and I choose to stay here and raise my family here, then it's my fault. It's not cool, man. It's my fault. So that's why this spring, man, this coming spring, it's our last winter in this city. I'll tell you that. This spring, man, this spring we're out of here, dude. We're moving to the country. It's a harder process to move, to rent, to do anything you want to do. When you work for yourself, it's a little bit harder of a process, you know? You gotta show income tax statements. You gotta show 2 years worth of income tax statements, average it out over a 2-year period. And it's all gotta kind of mesh up. Not to go into the details too much and bore you, but when you work for yourself, it's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult to get your own house, you know, unless you just got the money straight up and down just to buy the house, which that would be awesome. Where I'm at right now, I got enough to do the 10 down, but I don't have enough just to buy like an $80,000 house straight up and down. I wish I did. It'd take me a little longer to do that. But I do plan on paying it off early, I'll tell you that. Hold on, guys, let me cross the street. Now, all the education I've received about business and entrepreneurship tells me that, you know, buying a home is a bad investment, and I agree with that. But there's intangibles that people don't realize. See, I'm raising a family, you know, and the intangible is My home is my home, and it's a safe place for my kids. If we want to knock down a wall, we can knock it down. If we want to paint the walls, we don't have to ask anybody. It's better for raising a family. Hey, what is up, everybody? So it's about 9:27 p.m. Got the kids to bed. Wife's upstairs. I think she's watching videos on her tablet. And I'm down here. And my workday's still not over yet. Have a little bit of an issue with my membership site, not taking on new members right now. So I've been kind of thinking about, switching it over to a different kind of membership plugin anyway. So this might be a good time to do that. Right now I use Paid Membership Pro, and it was good when I first started using it, but it's kind of I don't know, man. Maybe I outgrew it. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Maybe I just outgrew it a little bit. I think I need to switch over to a new one. I think the time is now for an update to the membership site. It's a little daunting, There's a lot of work to it. Whenever I face something that's like going to be a massive undertaking, I get a little like, I tend to avoid it a little bit. But this has kind of been a long time in coming, so I could contact Pay Membership Pro and try to figure out what's going on and troubleshoot it, or I could just kind of switch it over to a different membership plugin. And I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna switch it over to a different membership plugin, install a new dashboard, and just kind of take that route. But it's probably gonna entail me shutting my membership site down for about a week or so. That's what I'm kind of thinking, or at least a few days. So I need to design the new kind of layout of it and stuff. So, but I think it's time. I think it's time. So I think that's my solution for now. But as long as I'm not taking money on there, it's really kind of a pressure cooker. You're always under the gun to fix that, because you always think like, man, I'm losing money like every hour I'm losing money, so it's not good. So I don't know. I say a week down, but honestly, it probably won't be down for a week, because I'll be thinking like, man, I'm losing a lot of money with that site down. That's not good. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just one of those things. Another day in the life, guys. Another day in the life. But I'm not going to bed yet, so I'm gonna be up for a few more hours here, trying to work on this. Probably researching membership plugins and all kinds of junk. I actually have another membership plugin, Sonic Member, and I don't know if I want to use that for this. So I don't know. We'll see. Alright, what is up, everybody? It's about 12:30 at night, 12:30 in the AM, and I am pretty much done for the day. I'm gonna go to bed, man. I'm going to sleep on this whole membership site problem, and I'll come to a decision in the morning. As we speak, I lose money on that problem, so it's definitely important that I make a quick decision on that. But it's a big project, so I gotta move carefully on it so that I don't have to redo everything from moving too quick and making a rash decision. So I gotta make the right decision and move as quick as I can on the problem. Anyways, that's about it for today, guys. I'm going to now go over to my whiteboard, and I'm going to map out what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which pretty much is probably going to be membership site based. I do have an interview to do tomorrow. I'm going to be interviewing my private labeling guy tomorrow evening. I know that's going to be up there, but it's mostly just going to be about, working on my membership site tomorrow. So Anyways, that's a day in the life of me. That's what a day looks like for me. It's a little different depending on what I got going on each day, but that's the basics of it every day. Long hours, I guess you could say, but I love what I do, so it's fine. And hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I'll see ya. Peace.